All right, this is an Audacity 101 video. Here's some of the most basic things you need to know about Audacity. Once you download it and open it up, you will get a screen that looks like this. The buttons or parts of it that you're going to use the most are right here. This whole area is kind of considered what's called the transport. It even has a thing right there. Transport has all those parts on it. So I've got it isolated over here so we can make some notes. So above this, if you look, this is the pause button, this is the play button, this is the stop button, or the top button, and then these are the tracking. So this is back, and this is forward. This will generally take you all the way to the end, and then this is the record button. So pause will pause right where you are. Stop will totally stop the recording and probably bring you back to the beginning. Play obviously plays. Back brings you all the way back. Forward brings you all the way to the end. And then record starts recording. This is your microphone volume. This is like your gain setting. So that's going to change how much the mic is picking up. And then this is the playback volume. So that's going to change how much is being played. So those are the main things you're going to work with on your computer or on Audacity. So a few things I recommend you change this to mono, which is a single track as opposed to stereo track. It's going to be a lot easier to deal with, and usually when you're recording multi-track recordings, you don't need things to be recorded in stereo. It just takes up more memory and more space on the screen. So then go to tracks, add new, audio track. Then to start recording, click the track you want and push Shift R. This is the easiest way to do this. If you just hit the record button, every time you hit the record button, it adds another track automatically. And that's not what you always want to do. Sometimes you just want to record in the middle of your existing track. So click back to the beginning, hold Shift, and then R, and it'll start to record. So I'll just do a little test. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I hit the play button, you're going to hear that. Now I'm going to do another recording. Before I do that, I'm going to hit the mute button over here so we don't hear that. Track, add new, audio track, and then I'm going to turn the gain up. So this is my input volume of my microphone. I'm going to turn that all the way up to 10. I'm down here. I'm going to hit Shift R to record and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do this one more time. I'm going to mute this channel. Tracks, add new, audio track. Turn the gain down here to 0.3. So I hit Shift and R. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can just see, if you just look at this visually, let me unmute everything, you can see that this is the quietest, because what those lines represent is volume. This is the loudest, and I had the gain turned up when I recorded this. And then this is in the middle. Just want to review to change that volume when you actually record. Oh, go back. You adjust the gain here. This is your input volume. So that is medium. This is really high, so it's going to record a lot of other sounds. This is really quiet, so you have to be really loud to get recorded. Before we go on I'd like to talk about this real quick. This is on the next, to the left side of every track. You'll see it right here. There's a few things here that'll really help you. Mute, solo, and then this is your pan, so it sends it to the left or to the right. And then this is your volume. This is like a mixer. This is not gain. This is the volume of the channel. So we'll look at that in just a second here. Okay, real quickly, I'm going to loop our sample here. So if you just highlight something and then you hit Shift, you'll see how that changes right away. Right here. Hit Shift and then play, and it will just continually play that 3 seconds over and over again. It'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I mute, so now we're just hearing this one. That's our medium volume. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I mute that and unmute this, 1, 2, 3, that's our highest volume, and then here's our quietest. Another way it's easier to do this is to hit the solo button. That you only hear that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's helpful when you're just trying to clean one track up. So let's finish up our basic tools here. Our basic recording use. The pan is over here. So if I hit solo on this, get that loop going again, and I move it to the, if you're listening with headphones, you'll hear that's only in the left ear, and this is only in the right ear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's it. Those are the basic functions of Audacity.